Hi guys, hope you're all well. Today I have a to be read pile to show you. This is what I'm hoping to read throughout my travels as well as more. I'm also going to be using the app Wattpad to read some unpublished work by some really great authors. So without a big rambly intro, let's get on with the first book. So the first book I'm going to show you is going to be the one that I'm currently reading, and it is called I'll Take New York by Miranda Dickinson. And I'm about 100 pages into this book at the moment, and it hasn't really grasped me so far. It's been alright. So two people have become single and the typical book storyline has happened of them meeting at a party. This book is basically about these two people experiencing single lives and then making a pledge to themselves that they're not going to find love anymore and they're not going to bother. But obviously it wouldn't be a romance book if they didn't find someone that they want to fall in love with, and this book, it happens. They decide that they don't want to have a relationship, but they had a relationship, and it's all based in New York City. So I think that's what the title is. Like, they want to go and conquer New York City by themselves, but the city has other plans for them. So that's the book I'm currently reading. I hope it gets a little bit more interesting. It's basically just their backstories at the moment. The next book that I'm hoping to read is I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. I honestly haven't really looked at what this is about. I was doing some online book shopping, as you do, on Waterstones, and it said, did you love Gone Girl? Did you love Girl on the Train? This book would be recommended for you, and I'm a big fan of both them books. So I just decided to add it to my basket and give it a read whilst I'm away. I'm going to read the blurb with you, because I haven't got around to reading that myself. A tragic accident. It all happened so quickly. She couldn't have prevented it, could she? In a split second, Jenna Gray's world descends into a nightmare. Her only hope of moving on is to walk away from everything she knows to start afresh. Slowly, Jenna begins to glimpse the potential for happiness in her future, but her past is about to catch up with her and the consequences will be devastating. It sounds pretty interesting, it sounds very dramatic, and it sounds like it's going to have one of them big twists that no one expects but does expect at the same time. But I'm looking forward to reading this one, and I'm probably going to pick this one up after I've finished I'll Take New York. The next book is a much anticipated book of mine. I've wanted to read it, I've wanted to watch the movie, I've wanted to learn more about it because everyone seems to love it, and that is Breakfast at Tiffanys by Truman Capote. I don't really know how to say his second name, but this book has so much hype around it, not at the moment, but just throughout the years that it's been written. The movie was meant to be amazing, it's even got a bloody song wrote about it, for goodness sake. This is a need, and I picked this up at a book market in Melbourne. It was $8, so rather cheap for a book. But I'm not entirely sure what it's about. As I said, I haven't watched the movie either, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm excited to get into this. It's meant to be really good, and this version also includes 3 short stories by Truman, which I'm really excited to read. But I got the Penguin edition because I thought it was so cute, and obviously it's a classic, so you need to have a Penguin edition for a classic book. The next book that I have got with me is another one that I picked up at the book market, and that is Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. So this is the author who wrote Gone Girl, and I picked it up and had a quick flick of the blurb, and it looked really good, and I was like, I know that I like Gillian Flynn's writing because I really enjoyed Gone Girl, so I was like, why not pick it up, just check her out, check out a book that it hasn't been extremely hyped, and see how I feel about her then. This is basically about a girl who is researching her family's background, and she finds that there's like loads of deep secrets and it's quite toxic and it's not a very nice family, something along them lines. It's meant to be really good, meant to be really gripping, and I'm excited to read this. I'm hoping, I've kind of got big expectations of it because of Gone Girl and how good Gone Girl was, but we just have to wait and see. The last book that I've got on my pile is actually a book that Matthew's picked up to read for himself, and it is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. He has already got an edition of The Hobbit at home, but he didn't bring it with, and he is a rather large fan of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So once he's seen this, he was like, I'm going to have to get it. It was rather cheap for this beautiful edition. The cover is such a beautiful edition. I haven't read The Hobbit before, Matthew hasn't got all the way through it, so when he picked it up I was like, yeah, I'm going to give it a go, because I'm not really a big fan of the Lord of the Rings, but I haven't really watched them all through, so I can't really give them my true opinion. So I thought I'll start off with The Hobbit, as that is the prequel to Lord of the Rings, see how I feel and see where we go from there. So that's everything that I've got for this video. Like I said at the beginning, I'm also going to be reading on WhatsApp by some unpublished authors. I hope you enjoyed this video and got an insight to what I enjoy reading, and I hope you click the red subscribe button down there and come back and see more of me. So thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave some comments down below and tell me what you're currently reading. I'd love to know. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!